And now a holiday treat for all.
Christmas time is near. I don't care what your daddy says. Christmas time is near. All I know is that Santa's sleigh is making its way to the USA. What the newsman says, Christmas is full of cheer. I don't care if you think it's a lie, Christmas will soon be here. I don't care about anything except hearing them sleigh bells ring a ding ding. I wish it was Christmas today. I wish it was Christmas today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And that's how you know Jeff and Greg's in the house.
Hell yeah. On the Christmas Spectacular. That's how we fucking
it's the
do
Jeff
it.
and Greg Christmas Spectacular 2019.
2019.
Coming at you live from Grey Bush Studios.
Episode 92. Yeah. Here we go.
Dude.
Yeah.
Here we are again, man. That's become our Christmas
Tradition. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Probably the best Christmas song.
It is.
In my opinion.
It is the best
that's
Christmas.
ever been laid to track.
What kind of instrument is he using there? A ukulele?
I don't know.
Is it a uke? A ukulele?
I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's a mandolin.
Could be. Could be.
I don't know.
It could fucking be. We missed last week, dude. And now I'm backed up. You know? I got a load to unleash on this fucking podcast.
What does that mean?
It means I'm ready to fucking go. Hey.
Hold on.
Hey.
No, it's not a mandolin.
You fucking look
Sorry,
at me,
I was
dude.
just I got something in my head. I had to look it up. All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you take this
I'm in the game.
load. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm not going to be taking any loads from you.
Not even a Christmas load? What? Thanks for winking at me.
I didn't wink.
I know.
I didn't wink, bro. But anyway, what's up, man? Yeah, episode 92.
Yeah.
Live from Grey Bush Studios.
Got some sick ass fucking new hoodies for Christmas.
Yeah, what do you think, man?
I love it, dude. Jeff and Greg podcast, dude.
Yeah, we got JGP hoodies.
Yep.
We got that Fuck the Beatles on the back.
Yep.
Shit. I can't wait to wear this bitch out in public.
Oh, me too. Because it doesn't actually say the F word, so people can fuck
censored.
off.
It's censored.
It's censored. It's clever.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might say funk.
Yeah.
Funky Beatles.
Yeah.
Funk the Beatles.
Yeah. Funk it up.
Yeah.
You know?
But it doesn't. It says fuck them.
Fuck them bitches.
Yeah, fuck them.
God. He ruined Christmas one year.
1 year they did?
No, a lot of years.
Every time I hear that Beatles Christmas song,
Oh, yeah?
I think it's actually just Paul McCartney,
Oh.
but it's still close enough. Every
Right.
time I hear that shit, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. I have to fight to, like, run people over with my car if I'm driving.
Anyway, let's get back on track.
Anyway,
bro.
yeah.
We got off track there
So
for a
here we
little
are. So yeah. So we gotta focus.
bit. Yeah.
Episode 92.
Yep.
It's Christmas time, bro.
Are you all ready? Your house is full of Christmas cheer.
It is. It's very Christmassy.
Yeah.
It's like a Christmassy wonderland
We
over
got
here.
2 fucking Christmas trees.
We do.
That's fucking crazy.
We do have 2.
Can I just say that?
It's crazy to have 2 Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Is it crazy?
Yeah.
Well, for the first couple of years that we lived here, we only had 1.
Which makes perfect sense for every household in America.
But we...
I don't want to set the standard for 1 Christmas tree having motherfuckers, but
Yeah.
if there was a standard,
Well, so
you're
what,
taking it to another level.
so what happened is when we moved in here, we planned on spending a lot of time down here in this basement area.
Right.
That's why we put the big TV and the comfy couch down there.
Right.
And then we were just gonna have the upstairs like sort of be a formal living room. Like that's not where we kick it at, but it turned into it. Like we still put a TV up there,
Right.
and so me and the wifey spend most of our time up there. And we have a lot of room down here, so we decided to start putting our Christmas tree down here to pile the gifts underneath.
Right.
So this is our like main Christmas tree. But then this year when my wife was doing our decorating and whatnot, you know, we have like 12-foot ceilings out there, really tall.
Right.
And so she's like, you know what we need right here? We need one of those like skinny trees that's really fucking tall. And I was like, do we?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we ended up walking around and the fake ones are like way expensive.
Yeah.
And so we just decided to go check out this nursery that
Right.
was selling live trees, and we found one that was like the perfect tree.
Yeah. I
It's
was
like-
going to say, that is the perfect tree.
It's like narrow, so it's not a big fat tree.
Right.
It's narrow and it's really tall.
Yeah.
And so we purchased it and we popped it up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Did you have to buy all the accoutrement to go with the live tree?
We did.
Yeah.
We didn't have any extra
Standees?
decor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we
you
didn't have a tree stand. We had to go buy a tree
Right.
stand and all that shit.
Yep.
Lights and
How does that? I think it screws into the tree right at the bottom or something to hold it up
yeah, it's got like 4 like bolts
Yeah.
that push in
around
into
it.
the trunk and hold it up.
Yeah.
But that one is really small around, and so with the things pushed all the way in, it didn't get small enough to hold our tree. And
Oh,
so
shit.
I had to make like a 2x4 little thing to go around the trunk,
Yeah.
and then I put those bolts into that. So it's
nice.
that's what's it was it ended up being a little project to get
Okay.
the tree to stand up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got 2 Christmas trees.
Your house is decorated. Looks like the
We-
fucking North Pole.
We
there.
added a lot of lights outside this year.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
I hung my first set of lights this year.
This
2
week,
2 strings.
2 strings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks
Where'd you put them at?
on the garage.
Like just
Right
around the
above.
garage door?
Nope. On the. It's like they're not lights. They're like the icicle things.
Okay. So they
And,
just go along the top?
Yeah. It's just I clipped them into the gutter. But I don't have a cool little plug like you have like on the outside. So I had to run like an extension cord down
Oh, yeah.
into my garage.
Yeah, we got lucky. This house that we live in, they must have built it for that or
Yeah.
something, but because on all 4 corners of the house, underneath the eaves and up on the front,
Right.
right in front of the front door, there's outdoor outlets
Yeah.
up high.
That's how you
So
fucking
it's-
do it.
And then there's light switches inside that control them.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's so fucking awesome.
So when you turn the Christmas lights off, it's just
Yeah, mine are on all the day and all night because I'm not going to the garage just to fucking pull a cord out at night.
yeah.
I don't
It's
care.
kind of a pain in the dick.
Yeah. But I'm proud of them. I
Well-
got them up yesterday,
Yeah.
so right in time for Christmas.
You know what? I drove through your neighborhood the other day. That night I stopped at your house,
Oh, yeah.
and I was surprised, man. It's if you didn't put lights up, you'd be like one of the only houses
Yeah.
without lights up.
Yeah.
It's a festive little neighborhood.
Yeah. And I resent everybody in the neighborhood for that. You know?
They forced you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
my
I
son.
don't
my
want to
son-
be the dark house.
My son told my wife, our house looks like crap because we don't have lights up.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we are.
Oh, shit.
I
Well,
know.
2 strands is the start, man.
That's all I need.
Then you
Forever.
get 2 more next year,
Yep.
and then 2 more the
It's
next
addictive,
year.
huh?
That's what we did.
Yeah.
I probably added. Well, we bought a lot this year.
Yeah.
We bought like 2 new blow ups
Right.
and like some of those net lights for bushes.
Net lights. What are those?
It's just instead of being a long strand, it's like a grid of them.
Oh, that's badass.
So you can like stretch it over a bush, and it makes it look like totally covered with lights.
Dude, that's dope.
Instead of like taking one thing and going back and forth,
Yeah, super annoying.
it's like a big net, and you just lay it over it
yeah,
and stretch it.
that's dope.
Yeah,
It worked good.
yeah, it looks great.
I was gonna say it looks pretty good from out here. I didn't notice any of your bushes though. I didn't notice your bush.
You'll have to give it a gander. Look at my bush when you leave.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, man.
I don't have to look at it too long, do I?
Yeah, well, as long as it takes. But I think the
How long does it take?
I think the big thing was when we added the laser light show, like that.
Is it really?
That's what put it over the.
Is it really popping and locking
yeah.
out there?
Oh yeah,
Is that the ones that you just plug into the front and then it springs on your house?
yeah. It like
Yeah, I have those.
shines out, and
I
it's
have
like
2 of those.
it's like
We didn't use it because last year it snowed so fucking much.
yeah.
Ruined the. Just buried them.
We bring ours in every night
Yeah. You have to.
because I don't want it to
Around
get
here.
stolen.
Yeah, because it's a thievy neighborhood you live in. It's pretty rough out here.
Yeah, all these hoodlums.
You say hoodlums?
Yeah.
All these hood rats.
Well, you know what's funny is today I listened to some old episodes of our lovely show. I listened to last year's Christmas show and the year before its Christmas show.
Right.
And I believe it was last year we did a little bit of talking about the porch pirates.
Yeah.
There's a couple of topics actually. We talked about the porch pirates that are
Right.
going out stealing people's packages.
Still a thing.
You know, there's people that follow the UPS truck around
Yeah.
and then just pounce.
Yep.
Well, the shitty thing now is almost everybody has some kind of a camera.
Yeah.
And
But
so-
nobody gets caught.
Well, not true this week.
Really?
They caught 3 porch pirates is what they're calling them.
Are you fucking
They
kidding
caught
me?
3 of them, yeah.
Nice.
All from security camera footage. They just blow that shit up on social media, dude. The
Yeah.
town isn't big enough.
Right.
Somebody knows everybody, you know.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's not going to be like recognized.
Right. So they caught 3 of them?
Yeah.
Because I've been sharing the shit out of that.
Just this week,
Yeah.
they caught 3 of them.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
I think last year we watched a video of the guy who like made a booby trap.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Yeah,
made
he-
like a glitter bomb and
Yeah.
they-
Cameras
so
were all in there. They
there's
could see
cameras,
it.
so when they
And
open
it
the
was
box,
like a
it
stink
like
bomb too.
explodes with glitter and shit smells.
Yeah.
And a camera in their face,
Yep.
and it's all GPSed up so
Yep.
they can just track it.
Yep.
Most of them just threw it out the window.
Yeah. Fucking engineers, bro.
They should rig up a shotgun in it, so when they open the box, it just blows their fucking head off.
A fucking grenade would be better
There you
because you could get every angle.
Yeah, but there might be like casualties that way.
Oh, what, you worried about casualties? That's what. What?
I mean, what if he goes
Like
to
like a civilian
a
casualty?
busy place to open it up, and he
Oh, yeah.
kills like 4 or 5 innocent
Well, what
bystanders?
what if he opens it up and the shotgun's pointing a different direction? That's the problem. You can only point it in one direction. What if
That's
it, instead of a glitter bomb, it just shoots out shrapnel?
He just
Shrapnel and shit smells.
yeah, it just blows out like shredded up glass in his face,
Teach his ass a
just
lesson.
in his lungs and eyeballs. It
like
just starts
powdered-
bleeding.
Powdered glass. So like he inhales it and he's like,
Yeah.
he starts fucking bleeding out glass real slow and dying slowly. And they're like, oh, you inhaled a lot of fucking shards of microscopic shards of glass. You'll never see again, and your lungs are permanently damaged.
Just because you
That'll teach
snagged
ya.
up that Amazon
Shouldn't have
box.
snagged up that. What if the guy opened up his own box by accident? He's like, oh yeah, I got an Amazon box.
He gets home from a long
Yeah.
day of work and forgets it. It's a booby trap. He's like, oh, what did I order?
Shink.
God damn it. You know what's funny, bro? I sort of on last year's episode, I sort of had. It seems almost like I had a crystal ball,
Really?
or I was able to read into the future.
How so?
Well, you commented last year about how the UPS man had come to your house like super late, like
Yeah.
8:00 or
Right,
something.
right.
And we're talking about that. And just out of the blue, I said, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if in the future Amazon starts its own delivery service and they skip the UPS and FedEx completely and have their own Amazon trucks and
Yeah.
employees. And now it's a thing.
It's happening.
Yeah.
When are they going to pull the trigger on it?
I'm not sure, man. But it
Wow.
looks like pretty soon it's going to be a thing
That's
where
fucking,
Amazon just delivers their own shit.
wow. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
With drones?
No, with humans and trucks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Remember their drone idea?
Yeah.
I don't think that's too far off.
I wonder if it's going or if that's still an idea or what the status is of that. But they're opening up a new one of their huge Amazon distribution centers, like
Yeah.
not far from here.
Really?
Yeah. And so,
People are going to be able to
you know,
get
they
jobs.
just have those all over the country and they're just loaded up with like fucking
Stuff.
random shit.
Yeah.
And so that's how they do like the quick shipping.
Mhm.
It's because it's probably coming from somewhere close to you, or they're gonna have one somewhere near.
Really?
nearby. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because now they're starting to do same day shit.
Yeah.
Like you can ask for shit, and it'll be delivered today.
Wow.
They're getting a little nuts.
Fucking technology, man.
Yeah.
Right? People are like fucking so man,
Yeah.
clever and
So I saw a YouTube video the other day of a big city, New York, probably.
right.
It looked like, and these people were going around to homeless people. They would like walk up to a homeless person and ask them like, "Hey, what do you need? Like, what do you really need? You know?" And they're like, "Oh, I need socks, or I need gloves, or
Yeah.
underwear, or something." And like, all right. And so then the person walked off, and they made this little Amazon deliver it now order
Yeah.
and had it sent like to the guy with the beard sitting in front of Starbucks on this street or whatever.
Right.
And they had a hidden camera back up, and some guy like 45 minutes later would come up with a bag and be like, "Hey, are you this guy?" And they'd hand it to him. He'd open it, and it's gloves or
Yeah.
underwear or whatever. They're like sending little gifts to homeless people,
That's dope.
but right now.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's so fucking crazy.
It's like getting a pizza delivered, but it's just shit on Amazon.
Yeah. God. They could do that shit now. I bet they could do that shit. Well, it has to. Yeah.
That's the only direction they can go.
Wow.
You know?
Delivering it to like homeless people that don't even have addresses.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Domino's is doing that now.
Really?
Like if you download the Domino's app, like you don't have to put in your address anymore. You can have it. There's like hot spots,
Yeah.
and so you can go to these different areas. Like you can have it delivered to the park now,
Really?
or like, yeah, just wherever you happen to be.
Yeah.
You don't have to put in an address, like a physical house or business, and they bring it to these. to-
Predetermined or
Out
like
in
say you can do
public.
it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you can just be like, yeah, I'm at this park.
Wow.
I don't know how it works, but
Who cares?
Yeah,
how it
man.
works? Technology.
it's the way it's all going.
Man. So do you
Yeah.
got all your Christmas shopping done? Is it all wrapped up?
Oh, no, we haven't wrapped nothing yet. Not
Oh.
one thing yet.
Wow.
That part is is stressing my wife out.
Is it?
It's funny. She gets so like anal about the Christmas gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Like she makes a list.
Checks
She-
it twice?
Oh yeah, more than that.
Yeah.
But she puts like everybody's name down,
Right.
like in a grid, and in line she writes down everything that they got,
Mm-hmm.
and then the numbers need to match. Like, if one kid got 9 things, someone else can't get 11.
Right.
You know, it always they all have to match up.
Right.
Because she doesn't want someone to be done opening presents and then someone else still going.
Right. That makes sense.
You know, so
Yeah.
so she's like pretty crazy about making sure that everyone has the right amount, and it kind of feels like it's never gonna end
Yeah.
every year.
Yeah, but it's always
Eventually, we get to the point where we're like, okay, we're done.
yeah.
I think we're there.
Right.
I-
Now you just have to wrap everything.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of wrapping.
And that's usually like a pretty big ordeal.
Yeah. You guys go hide somewhere?
Well, we put all the gifts in our camper.
Right.
And like as we buy them, we store them up in our camper
Okay.
and just lock the door. And so then when it's time, I just go out, turn the heater on, and get it warmed up, and we just go have like a gift wrapping party inside the camper
Right.
because there's plenty of room for us to spread out, and then we just haul everything in.
All the bows and all the tags, all the wrapping paper.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
That sounds like fun, though.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Last year we put a Christmas movie on in the camper and just like
You get distracted a lot.
no.
I do.
Do you?
Don't put a fucking TV on in front of me while I'm rapping. I'll never fucking rap.
You sound
anything.
like my kids.
Yeah.
Like we could be like, hey, do the dishes.
Yeah.
And you'll hear like the clinking of dishes, and then it's silent for a while, and you look in there and they're standing there with a plate, like staring through the room at the TV,
Right.
like quit,
Yeah.
Jesus, it's a commercial,
I only get that when I'm wrapping presents.
dude.
Because I fucking hate rapping so much. So, like, anytime we were like, okay, gotta wrap presents, I'm like, alright, cool. So I put on, like, a TV show or something. We'll be like,
Yeah, to get the mood
yeah,
going.
and I'll just watching TV, end up watching shows. My wife's like, what the fucking wrap some presents?
Come on, you dumbass,
You dumb piece of
you
shit.
dumb fucking retard.
Wow. No, she's never.
She doesn't
never
say that?
No.
Oh,
Jeez. Wow. Just,
I guess that's just me. Huh. That's what I go through.
yeah. You dumb piece of shit. Fucking marry you.
Little ass dick and everything. No.
Shit.
Oh man, yeah, man, it's Christmas time. How about you?
Got
Well,
it
how's
all
your-
done, dude.
You all
It's all
finished?
wrapped.
Do you? So last year you mentioned that you did everything online.
Yeah.
Was that the
Not
status
the
this
case this year. We got everything offline this year. It's the opposite, but we had it all knocked out pretty quick.
year? Nice.
Once we started like getting the checks rolling in, dude, you just fucking plowed it out, man.
Start
Took,
knocking
like-
it down.
My wife went out one day and knocked a lot of it out, and then I came home and I knocked some shit out, and dude, now we're all done.
Hell yeah.
I feel like it's a totally different vibe this year. Like last year, I was going through a lot of fucking shit. You know, like my wife was sick, she broke her fucking foot,
Oh
She
yeah.
was, like,
That's right.
gimping around and shit. And this year, it seems like everything's going fucking pretty smooth.
Everything's-
Except for I got a second job, which is
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm tired all the time now. I feel like
Yeah. Me too, dude. But that shit helps a lot.
It does,
with
man.
The stress relief.
Oh, dude.
as far as buying presents and shit. Because it seems like it never ends, or there's always something else that you
Right.
don't think of.
Yep.
And when you have that extra income coming in, you're like,
Yeah, it's not that bad.
just do it.
Yeah. Like, oh, you want something? Just go knock it out. You know. So
Yeah,
it's it's pretty smooth fucking Christmas so far.
we went out on. I'm sure we talked about it. We went out on Thanksgiving night
Right.
just to get a couple of things, like a garbage can.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
but then we went out on Black Friday, just sort of more for fun. We didn't pick up a whole lot of stuff.
Right.
But then, when was it? Oh, last week. Last week is when I got
The
my-
real shit going
my
on.
checky check,
Yeah.
and so we started busting it out like hardcore.
Right.
And this week, so that was like the last couple of weekends. We went pretty hard,
Yeah.
and then this week, so far, today's Friday.
Right.
So far, every day this week, except Monday,
Yeah.
when I got home from the second job,
Right.
I turned directly around and went out with the wifey,
Yeah.
and we shopped
Till you dropped?
until the stores shut down.
Really?
Yeah,
That's pretty late.
yeah, like 10 o'clock every
Yeah.
night. Except today,
Yeah.
but we still ended up going to one store today.
Right.
Like, fuck. But I think we're done.
That's good, man.
I think we're done.
Shopping like on the weekday after work is the worst. Cause you're already tired. Let alone you're working 2 jobs now. So you're like, oh, let's go. You know.
Yeah.
Cause it has to get done. You know. At least you're not wasting your whole weekend doing it. You'll be rapping all weekend.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
it's going to be a crazy weekend because we've got family coming into town tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow we've got family coming into town, and so there's going to be it's going to be a little bit tricky because we're going to have to do some entertaining,
Right.
but we also have a fucking dickload of shit to do.
Should make them fucking rap.
We have to rap. Yeah,
Like, come on out and
You guys
rap
are-
with us.
you guys are helping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of presents to wrap, and it feels like there's like 1,000 things to do.
Oh, there always is. You know, there always is. Especially like the closer it gets. Like you think it's like all over, but then you gotta do stockings the night before. You can't like just hang it up right now. You
Yeah.
know, so all that kind of shit has to. Oh yeah, we gotta wait till they all tiptoe to bed or whatever.
Yeah.
Then,
And we've only got one left that still is like, you know, the whole Santa thing
yeah,
is a thing, and so
gotta make it real though for him. You know.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and that's another one of the things that my wife is like anal about
Mhm.
is she wants to make sure that everybody gets stuff from Santa,
Right.
but like she sort of always makes it like a theme
Mhm.
for everybody. It's not like random stuff.
Yeah.
Like everybody sort of gets what their Santa thing is like in a theme.
Right.
And so, like, trying to figure that out, and she, like, writes that at the bottom of the list, the Santa stuff. I'm like, oh, it's exhausting.
Really? What theme are you guys going with this year?
Well, like, a couple, like, our girls share a room,
Right.
and so they've been wanting a TV in their room.
Mhm.
So we got them a nice, big, smart TV for their
Right.
bedroom.
Okay.
So that's going to be from Santa.
Right.
And then our youngest, Jordan, we got him the same TV for his room.
Mhm.
And so those are going to be the Santa things. And then our older boys, we got them a PS4.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be like a combined thing.
Cool. It's
So,
pretty dope, man.
yeah.
Oh, they don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling they know already.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
How's that?
Because I had to ask them, like, hey, I was like, hey, hypothetically, if Santa were to bring you a PS4, hypothetically,
Yeah.
you know,
Right.
like, what kind of games would you want for it?
Right.
And so I was like, make me a hypothetical list of games that you would get,
Yeah.
you know. And so they did that. There's a lot of winking and, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure they know.
That's cool. Plus, don't you have a son right now that's just turned 17?
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
His birthday's
So
today.
that's a weird fucking thing too, because his birthday's like so close to Christmas.
Yeah, it's it's always a little bit weird
Mhm.
because we always try so hard to make them separate.
Mhm.
You know, we don't want to make them feel like their birthday is overshadowed by Christmas.
Right.
But it's tough, man.
It is.
Like we caught ourselves a bunch of times tonight. We're upstairs eating dinner or whatever, and we're just talking, and people kept being like, "Oh, I can't believe it's almost Christmas."
Yeah.
And nobody was like, "Happy birthday, Cam."
Yeah.
You know, so we're like, it's Cameron's birthday too.
Yeah.
So my wife was like, "Does that ever get old?" Like hearing everyone being like, "Oh, it's almost Christmas," and you're
Mhm.
like, "It's my birthday."
Yeah.
So we always try hard to not overshadow it.
That's cool. My dad's birthday is on the 17th, which is crazy. It's always like,
Oh yeah,
so it's like, wow,
yeah.
you got Christmas babies up in this
So
bitch.
so speaking of the episodes that I listened to
Yeah.
today, I listened to last year's Christmas show and the year before. Well, the year before, it was the day your dad was in on the show with us.
Papa Graham came in?
Yeah, Papa Graham was in here.
Oh,
It was
shit.
that was a good ass episode. It was funny. So go check it out. I think it was episode 15.
Right.
It was good. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, he talked about it was almost his birthday.
Yeah.
We were like 2 days away from it being his birthday at the time,
Right.
and he was saying that he was going to be 59,
Yep.
and he was like, "Oh man, that's going to suck when I'm 60."
Yep.
So now he's fucking what, 61 then?
61 now, yeah. When he's all, I bet you don't even know how old I am. I was like, yeah, what are you, 78? You fucking old fuck.
You old fuck.
You old piece of shit. But no, yeah, he's 61 and still alive and kicking, dude.
Oh yeah,
That ornery ass motherfucker.
Papa Graham.
Papa G up in this bitch.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. So, before we totally get off of this Christmas thing, I have something that's been bothering me.
What is it?
So, a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago now,
Right.
we started doing the Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I remember being hesitant
Right.
at the time,
Yeah.
thinking, sounds like a hassle.
Right.
I quickly realized that it's more than a hassle.
Right.
It's a pain in the fucking ass. It's a pain.
Yeah.
And because every night, you have to think of something new to do with it.
Right.
And it can't be just like, oh, he's sitting on the TV now, and now
Yeah.
he's sitting over on the coffee table,
Right.
and now he's sitting over here. Like, you have to set up little scenarios and funny little things, or bring treats.
Right.
Like, every night it's like this fucking like rush. It seems like we forget too every night until it's like we're like walking to bed and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, the fucking elf.
Yeah.
There's been times where I woke up in the middle of the night and like, oh shit, I have to think of something.
Yeah.
But so the other day we did one where we put him in the bathroom and we set him on top of like a shampoo bottle or something right next to the mirror, and we took toothpaste and wrote on the mirror like, be good, or I'm watching, or something like that, in toothpaste on the mirror. And every morning before I go to work, I go in and I wake our youngest up and I take him into the bathroom to pee, just trying to get him like used to waking himself up a little bit.
Right.
And
Before you go to work?
yeah,
Damn, that's early as fuck.
yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, so I did that, and I thought that he saw it in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and apparently he didn't, because he just went back to bed.
Right.
Well, in the morning, my wife called me and she said she was in our bathroom getting ready, and Jordan came in and he was like, "Can I use your bathroom?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "What? Why? You have a bathroom that you use?"
Right.
And he's like, "I can't. That elf is in there, and I don't want him to watch me." Like he was freaking out because the elf was in the bathroom and he didn't want him to see him taking a shit or whatever.
Holy shit.
And the rule is that kids can't touch him.
Right.
They can't touch him at all. If they touch him, he loses his magic and
Oh,
he
wow.
disappears.
Okay.
And so he's for real. Like
Yeah.
he won't touch him. In fact, we had him set up in this. I don't remember what it was. It was on our dining room table. Oh, he was sitting on like an upside down cup,
Yeah.
and we had one of our daughter's Barbies sitting on another cup, and they had our bottle of syrup,
Yeah.
and we put straws in it so they looked like they were sitting there drinking syrup, like on a date or some
Yeah.
shit. And he bumped the table, and the elf like tipped over and was gonna fall on the floor, and he just put his hand out and caught him and kept him from falling on the floor. But
Yeah.
all he did was like just sort of keep him, from
Right.
falling off the table. And he freaked out. Like, he started crying.
Nuh-uh.
And he's like, "I touched him. He's not going to come back. I ruined it." And we're like, "No, you didn't. You just saved.
Yeah.
You weren't playing with him. You
Yeah.
just kept him from falling off the table."
Yeah.
But he was freaking out. He was like, "Oh, shit.
All
I
upset.
fucked up. I touched him."
Damn, I didn't know it was such a big deal.
Dude, it is.
And like, this is your 4th year of doing it? Are you
Fourth or fifth,
Are
yeah.
you running out of ideas? Or do you rehash some of the ideas?
No, sometimes we redo some that we've done
Mm-hmm.
in past years.
Mhm.
But and then my wife likes to do the ones where she like leaves some treats or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so that he has like a little gifty thing in the morning sometimes. But like last night was one of those nights where we're like, fuck, I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we found some like green string and we tied it from our
Ceiling fan?
light above our like dining room table,
Okay.
whatever the chandelier, I
Yeah.
guess, whatever you call it, and we stretched it across the kitchen and tied it to like the microwave handle.
Yeah.
And then we took a candy cane and we taped his hands to a candy cane and hooked it on there so it looked like he was ziplining across the kitchen, like
That's
shit
dope.
like that.
Yeah. That's what I was just gonna say. You could have him like hanging from like a spot on your ceiling and like dangling by the Christmas tree like he's hanging ornaments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be dope too.
We've had him like toilet paper the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And my favorite is when I use his other toys
Mm-hmm.
to set up a scenario. So last week I took all of his Avengers.
Yeah.
Like he has everything.
Yeah.
We took all of his Avengers and I set him up on our dining room table.
Yeah.
And what's the fucking bad guy's name?
Thanos.
Thanos, yeah.
Yeah.
He has a giant Thanos. And so I put Thanos at the other end of the table and I used dental floss.
Yeah.
And I tied it around Thanos' hand. And I put it up over the light thing again.
Yeah.
And then I tied his arms behind his back.
Yeah.
And tied his ankles so he was hanging by his feet above his tarantula cage.
Yeah.
He has like a tarantula cage. And so it looked like Thanos was like lowering him into the cage.
Yeah.
But then I set up all the Avengers around it. Like Iron Man had his shield up and
Yeah.
like Hulk. Oh, he has a giant Hulk smash.
Yeah.
And Hulk was standing behind Thanos with his fist up like he was about
Yeah.
to bash his head in.
Nice.
And I had Spider-Man on the other side.
Yeah.
And I tied string, like dental floss from Spider-Man's hand that's doing this,
Yeah.
all the way up to the elf's arm. So it was
Yeah.
pulling him away from the
Yeah.
spider cage. Like, it was a sick little fucking scene.
How do you do it while he's asleep?
Dude, once he passes out, he's gonzo.
Really?
Yeah.
You could turn on the lights in there and just set everything up?
Oh, yeah. Well, we do it out in the living room
Oh,
usually.
dude. Nice.
Or we'll set up toys like on the couch and make it look like they were watching movies or
Nice.
something. So like, there's a lot of options, but like in the moment, sometimes it's like, fuck, what do we do?
Have him drinking a fucking beer.
Yeah,
There's seen the cool ones, like, they're like over the oven and shit like that, and like the help on the shelves do crazy shit.
yeah.
But
I saw one the other day where someone set up, they made like a fake bathroom scene,
Right.
and they put a little mini candy cane through the wall like it was a glory hole,
Yeah.
and they had the elf on his knees in front of the glory hole sucking on a candy cane. We're not going to do any shit like that, but
Right.
that's funny.
That shit is funny.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was funny how fucking like scared he is to like break that rule of touching him.
That is fucking crazy.
Like he's like, I'm not touching. I won't
that means
touch
he
it.
still believes pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
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 That's cool, man.
We had that talk with our youngest daughter this year finally,
Right.
you know, about she
Mm-hmm.
finally let us know
Right.
where
What was
she
that like?
stands.
Oh, yeah, where's that?
And it's funny because she's 12.
Yeah.
Well, she'll be actually 13 next week.
Right.
And we knew, you have a feeling way early
Yeah.
that they're not playing the game anymore. They're
Right.
just playing it for you.
Yeah.
And so we were sure last year that she was, just faking, just doing it for us,
Right.
playing like, oh yeah, I totally believe.
Yeah.
And then this year we got it out of her that it's been like 3 years
Yeah.
since she
Stop believing.
stopped, but
Yeah.
she milked it.
Well, more for Jordan probably than anything.
Well, then we had that talk, like, now you have the responsibility. If you fucking ruin it for him,
Mm-hmm.
deep shit,
Yeah.
because it's still magic.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
What if she just immediately told him?
She's like, hey, Jordan, it's fake as fuck.
Oh, shit.
Well, he's done the thing where he came home from school and he's like, so-and-so told me that Santa's not real.
Right.
And you want to be like, well, that kid's a fucking moron.
Right.
He shouldn't even be he should be in special ed classes. He's retarded.
Right.
But we're just like, oh, someone probably just told him that,
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I don't remember where we went with it, but talked him down from it.
Talked him off the edge.
Talked him off the edge, yeah.
Still got a few good years left. Maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
Maybe one at least.
Yeah. At least one
Right.
before he starts lying to us.
Yeah. That's funny how they lie to you. Like
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
Dude, with our older boys, it was a big deal.
Really?
Yeah. Like we had this talk and there was crying and there was it was a big talk, dude.
Really?
And it was more like it wasn't crying because they found out,
Right.
because they had already pretty much knew.
Right.
They were crying. There was tears because it hit them that it was actual real.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't just a thought they had in
Yeah.
their head.
Right.
It was us telling them like, okay.
Yeah.
And so it was like an end of a
Yeah.
chapter,
Was it
sort
like
of.
10 or 9? 'Cause that's-
Yeah, probably about then.
Yeah.
10-ish, I'd
Right.
say. Something like that. Yeah.
Right. That's crazy. but you had to have the same talk where, like, don't ruin it for your sisters.
Yeah. If you ruin this, I'll
Yeah.
cut your dick off.
That's probably where there was tears. You got a knife to their fucking junk.
Yeah.
I'll cut it off right now.
I'll cut-
Make the pledge.
say it or
You
I'll, cut-
fucking make the
I'll
pledge.
slice it.
Psst.
I'll sever
heat
it.
it
I'll
up.
sever it
It's
right
all
now.
red hot iron.
Just give him a little,
Just
just a
give
little touch.
Little
Just a little.
You feel that? Huh? You smell that? Is your clothes burning?
Smell that? That's your dick flesh.
Oh. What?
I didn't burn their dicks.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good thing.
I scalded them,
Right.
but I didn't burn them.
You didn't brand them?
No.
Non-believers?
Dude,
NB,
I just kept ringing this bell until they're like, "Yes, I hear it."
as you were burning a hot iron into their side.
Say Santa's real, motherfucker. I was waterboarding them.
I'm trying to tie you up on a makeshift iron board. You're just fucking dripping water in their face until they can't breathe.
It worked, man.
Your wife's just fucking heating up this fucking branding iron that says NB on it. You're a fucking non-believer.
He's pushing it right on their ass cheek.
They're just screaming in pain. I hear the bell. I hear it. I hear it. That's right.
I believe.
So then you had to get another iron out that says IB.
It was just a circle with a line through it.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a slash. Just okay. You believe.
That'd be so fucking brutal. You get another iron out just for the belief part. Like, we should have held off. Fuck it.
Dude, I used to, on that topic, there used to be this show when I was a kid. It was on MTV, not MTV, it was on HBO. It was a documentary.
Ghostbusters.
Nope. It was a documentary about gangs and like gang life in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called.
Little Rock, Arkansas, huh?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And this camera crew got like infiltrated this street gang. And it was pretty crazy.
A camera crew infiltrated a street gang?
Yeah, like they let this camera crew come in and like get all this like deep shit, you know.
Oh, shit.
And for me, I was probably like 13,
Right.
and so I never knew that kind of stuff was real, you know.
Okay.
Anyway, they're in this fucking probably a crack house with these guys, these gang members,
Right.
and they're talking about how they jump people in and they fuck people in and all this stuff.
They fuck people in?
Oh yeah, girls get fucked in.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think they could get jumped in or fucked in.
Right.
It's basically just to get a train ran on them.
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, these guys were in this shitty fucking house, and there's this guy that was like new to the gang, and he had to get his mark,
Okay.
and so they took like a coat hanger and folded it up into their shape and just put it on the stove under the flame, and it was just like branding them, like fuck you, fuck you.
Holy shit.
It showed them all just like just pushing it in and just fucking smoke and screaming.
Was he screaming?
Yeah. And they just have to hold it there.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. I wouldn't do that for anything.
Fuck you,
Dude.
dude. Holy shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
You ever touched your finger on something like in the stove?
Oh, yeah.
Just burn the tip of your finger and it hurts for 3 weeks?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. God,
Fuck you.
damn, that fucking hurt,
yeah.
dude.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, that shit can get infected,
Brand
too,
your ass.
dude. Oh. Damn. At that point, I'd just be like, fuck me in, dog.
Just you guys want to just fuck this asshole?
Just fuck me in, bro.
Just wear it out.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm really thinking being in a gang now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go get a job.
Wait, did you say you have to put an a coat hanger and heat it up on an oven? Nah, I think I'll just go get a job at Walmart.
I think I heard that McDonald's is hiring.
You know what is cool about McDonald's? They don't brand you. Fucking fuck.
You get a paycheck.
You don't get the golden arches branded on your asshole somewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
What? Merry
That's
fucking Christmas.
I was waiting.
It's a Santa hat. We're the Christmas gang, motherfuckers.
We're the sticky bandits.
The Sticky Bandits. What the fuck? It's just a dude shooting out cum and they have it fucking like stick figured out.
No.
Just branded on him.
No, we watched some Home Alone 2 this week.
Oh shit. Okay.
Remember the first Home Alone? They were the wet bandits. They were robbing houses and they'd leave the water on in their faucets and flood the houses.
Yeah.
That was like their calling card.
Right.
On the second one, for some reason he had his hand wrapped in tape.
Yeah.
And they were going to be the Sticky Bandits.
Yeah.
And they like walk past like the Salvation Army guy and he sticks his hand and all the changes stuck to it and
Right.
shit. Dude, one of the fucking best things in the world is watching those movies with like a little kid.
Yeah.
Because those parts when Kevin fucks those guys up,
Yeah.
like throws bricks off the building and it hits him in the face and shit.
Right,
like,
right.
All the fucked up things that he does to him, dude. They couldn't make a movie like that now. I don't think.
Right.
As violent as that was.
Yeah.
I bet they couldn't pull that off
I bet they
nowadays.
could.
I don't know, man. And still be rated PG and be like, I don't know, because those guys got fucked so hard.
It's like considered slapstick though, right?
Yeah, but they don't really do that anymore in movies.
Yeah, but they could.
I don't know. I bet they couldn't. I bet they couldn't pull it off. I
I
bet
haven't
they.
seen it for a long time.
I
so
bet you they would have to put it like PG-13 or some shit.
Oh, was that
they'd-
PG?
Yeah, dude.
Was it rated G?
It might be even G. I don't know.
Wow.
It was probably PG because there
Filthy
was some like
Filthy animals.
yeah, but there was like some like sexual suggestive things that were said like from the older brother,
Oh.
Butch or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few things
Okay.
that were probably more PG, but
Right.
just some of the torture those guys went through.
I'm gonna
But
have to watch that.
it's so fun to watch it with a little kid because Jordan, dude, he laughs so hard.
Yeah.
And that's like the best thing is to find something that makes your little kid like
Oh, dude.
belly laugh.
Dude,
Like,
those are the best times when you hear your kids laughing or
yeah.
some shit.
That's
Dude,
Home Alone, dude. You should try it out.
I am. I'm going to.
There's on part 2 when he first, he goes to that abandoned house and he's up on the roof.
Yeah.
And he hucks a brick off. It hucks a brick off and it hits that tall, skinny one right in the fucking forehead. And then he throws another one and that guy moves and it hits him in the same fucking forehead. He drops like 5 bricks on that same dude right on his fucking forehead. It's like, dude, the first brick would have murdered him.
Oh,
he would be
would've been-
dead as
yeah,
fuck.
exactly.
And he takes like 7 of them. And he still gets up and he keeps going.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, that stuff's so funny, man.
I bet I would laugh. I bet I would still laugh.
Yeah.
But then you see like the new Home Alones and they're all gay as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Home Alone, the mother. It's like, get out of here, dude.
I saw a meme the other day. It said if Home Alone was made now,
Yeah.
it was like Kevin got on his cell phone. He's like, "Hey mom, I just woke up and no one's home."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh no, we're at the airport." "Oh yeah, I'll come pick you up now."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Okay, see you in a minute."
Yeah.
It's like they're just texting each other.
I think I saw that.
And it was
meme.
like the end.
Yeah.
It was like 4 frames.
Yeah, you couldn't do that now because everybody has cell phones and shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Be impossible.
Back then, you didn't have any of that shit.
Nope.
Fuck. So long ago.
All right, man. So it's been a kind of a crazy week for beefs.
Yeah, kind of
Beefs.
close to Christmas to be starting a Christmas beef,
Yeah.
you know?
I've heard of a Christmas ham,
Yeah.
but a
Or
beef?
what
Well,
about have
actually,
you
a
ever heard of
prime
it?
rib.
Yeah.
That's beef as
Yeah,
fuck, dude.
there you go. Yeah.
Never mind.
Take it back.
I want a Christmas beef.
Well, get you one.
I had some Christmas beef last weekend,
Did you?
and it was glorious. Loved every second of it.
Wow.
That prime rib at that company Christmas party,
I bet it was delicious.
it was
We had some prime rib at our Christmas party too, man.
nothing better.
And salmon.
Fuck
It was
you.
good, dude. I got both.
That's
Because
gay.
you know what? I don't fucking discriminate,
'Cause
bro.
you're gay.
I love food. Do you say I'm gay because I like salmon?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pink meat, bro.
Yeah.
Same
You know what
color
else
as
is
a
pink
butthole.
meat?
The inside of a
Pussy.
butthole.
The inside of a pussy's pink. Oh, you've never seen a... Wait, and wait, the inside of a butthole is brown.
No, the shit is brown.
Have you ever seen a
The
butthole?
the flesh, I'm sure, is pink.
No, it's only bleached pink.
No,
It's-
you're talking
it's
about the
fu-
skin on the outside.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the guts.
When you open it up, how deep have you
I've
been?
seen some things, bro. All right, I've seen some shit. We don't need to go further than that.
Okay. I'm a little
Anyway,
worried about you.
so there's some beefs popping up, some Christmas beefs.
Yeah.
So Nick Cannon decided he
Who?
would. Nick Cannon, yeah, who?
Who the fuck is Nick Cannon?
Nobody.
Wow.
He's the guy that does Wildin' Out on MTV.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be married to Mariah Carey.
Oh shit.
He has kids with her.
Does he?
Yeah. But he decided it would be a good idea to clack back at Eminem.
For something that happened like years and years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. So he puts out this fucking diss record
Right.
track, and it's garbage.
Right.
It's fucking garbage.
Okay.
And so the whole world is like, all right, Em, your turn.
Yeah.
But everybody's. Have you seen all the memes?
Yeah.
The R.I.P. Nick Cannon
Yeah.
memes and
Yeah.
like just there's a fucking ton of them because the thought of Nick Cannon going against Eminem is like,
It's ridiculous.
yeah, that's
Right.
like me doing like skateboarding against Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
It's like we're not even in the same fucking
Yeah, you're way
universe,
better.
bro. Yeah, I would kill that dude, no problem. He got shit on. He watches my videos for
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yep.
Anyway, and so he puts out this garbage song. Nothing happens. In fact, a lot of other people clacked back at him,
Right.
like from Eminem's camp, being
Yeah.
like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?"
Exactly.
And so M didn't really respond other than a couple of little tweets.
He said, "Yeah." I think one of them was like, "Hey man, I've been at a lot of parties, man, and never heard anybody say, 'Yo, turn on that Nick Cannon.'"
Yeah. Yeah. Shit like that. And so now, at this point, it's been a couple of weeks, and Nick has dropped 3 diss tracks. 3 songs.
3 now?
3.
Because this morning it was 2, right?
No. The one that I sent you
Yeah.
was the 3rd one.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. The second one was... What's funny about him is that he has like a group of like 5 dudes
Yeah.
with a verse. They all have their own verse, so it's
Right.
not even just him.
Yeah.
It's like this little clique, and they all suck.
Right.
Yeah. So now the whole world is waiting for Eminem to respond.
And that 3rd one, the one you let me listen to,
Yeah.
it was fucking like calling him a racist, dude.
So you
like,
could tell that Nick is getting like antsy now.
Yeah.
Like he's just going for whatever he can. He's
Right.
trying to.
Right.
This whole song was about saying, what was it called? It's called "Cancelled."
Yeah.
And he's basically saying that he's not allowed to like rap anymore.
Right.
He's not allowed to be in this black culture.
Yeah.
And he's racist, and they're kicking him out, and he's canceled.
Yeah. He called him a pest.
Yeah.
He's all,
Okay, Nick Cannon, you
Yeah.
have the power to cancel Eminem.
yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Right. Do you think he'll answer back now?
Dude, I really hope he does.
He was really going like on the race card, dude. Like on that
Yeah.
3rd one. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Well, people thought when MGK came out
Yeah.
and said that stuff about his daughter
Right.
that was crossing the line and that was
Right.
bad. I think this is worse,
Yeah.
man.
I think it is too.
Because he's never done or said anything
Right.
racist.
Yeah.
I mean, look, look at his people that surround him.
Yeah.
How is he racist in any way?
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Oh my god.
I really hope that
He's stretching.
what I hope is that Eminem is taking this time
Yeah.
and just coming up with something that's like a atomic bomb
Right.
that's just gonna fucking
Just destroy him.
yeah.
Because he destroyed MGK.
Yeah.
He.
I've heard somebody talking about the whole MGK thing the other day
Yeah.
and saying that it didn't swing that way. Like, fuck you. Did you even listen to it?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Who the fuck would say anything other than that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this whole stupid thing has started because years and years and years and years and years ago, Eminem dated Mariah Carey briefly. And on a song, like not far after their breakup,
Right.
he said some little Mariah Carey stuff.
Yeah.
You remember old Eminem?
Right.
He just ripped on everybody.
Yeah.
Nobody was safe.
Right.
So after he broke up with Mariah Carey, he had a little snippet of shit.
Right.
Well, years later, Nick Cannon marries Mariah Carey.
Right.
And just a few months ago, Nick Cannon was on T.I.'s podcast.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. The T.I. the rapper
Right.
interviewed Nick Cannon, and he asked him. He's like, "Oh, what about this? You had some shit with Eminem." And Nick, he got all puffy, man.
Yeah.
And this is years later, and he was
Right.
like, "Yeah, that pissed
They're
me
not
off."
even married anymore.
No.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, that pissed me off. All I wanted was Eminem to apologize, and he wouldn't." He's like, "Now, if I see him out in public, I want to fight him.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to beat his ass."
Right.
And everyone's like, why would you be saying that right now?"
Yeah.
So then a couple weeks later, Eminem is on this new Fat Joe album,
Right.
and he puts out just a little piece of a verse calling him out for that interview
Yeah.
that he did, saying he was going to beat him up.
Right. Right.
And so now Nick came back,
Yeah.
like making whole songs. So that's where we're at now.
In this crazy universe.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think he will? Do you think Eminem will come back? Or do you think he'll just let it go?
So with the
Because
MGK
I feel like
one,
I feel like if he answers on this song with a diss track, then he's kind of opening up the doors to like everybody wants to be that moment of fame.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's kind of what they thought was happening with the MGK one.
Right.
But that was sort of in reverse. Eminem put out an album
Mm-hmm.
and said something about MGK on the album, and then MGK responded with a whole song.
Right.
So then Eminem came out with Kill Shot.
Right. Which was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I really liked that. That shit was dope.
Yeah. Was it Kill Shot?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that shut it down
Yeah.
for the most part.
Right.
But
Damn.
so what I'm hoping is that he's taking this time
Right.
to make
Doing something fucking crazy.
Yeah, because just real quick, just with the MGK one, it was getting to the point where everyone's been like, "All right, it's been 3 days.
Right.
Em hasn't said anything," and then all of a sudden, this one Friday morning, this song just popped up on YouTube, and it fucking
Changed the world.
yeah.
You know?
I watched it when it first popped on my screen. I hit play immediately,
Right.
and it had like 7 views,
Wow.
and like 5 minutes later, it was like 400,000 views.
Holy shit.
Like, it was like that fast.
People were just waiting for that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I was.
Damn.
That's how I got it. I turned my notifications on
Yeah.
this page. I was like, let me know when there's something new comes out. So we can only hope.
Yeah. Because Eminem fucking spits fucking liquid fire, bro.
Yeah.
Dude.
Even people that don't like him,
Yeah.
like you can't deny
Yeah.
that.
He has some fucking skills, bro. More than just some.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the equivalent of pouring liquid gold on somebody's head
Oh,
and just fucking melting their brains out when
Okay.
he fucking hits you with that shit.
yeah. And you're like, how does he do that?
Yeah. You
How
know?
does that even?
And then the gold solidifies on your fucking dead person's head, and then you have to chisel it off, and you always get like the burnt skin and shit.
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas, everybody.
Merry fucking Christmas,
Oh man, episode 92.
dude. So Netflix, man,
Yeah.
they've been putting out some original shit, man. They just came out with that Ryan Reynolds movie, 6 Foot Under.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where he fakes his own death and then he goes kills the bad guys. Have you seen that?
No.
That just came out. The Witcher series came out, and it's like a Game of Thrones type of thing,
Mhm.
except for it's The Witcher. I don't know if you ever heard of that show or heard of the books or anything,
No, sir.
but that looks good. I started watching that today. Like I got like halfway through before I had to come over here, and then I looked at my clock, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta go over there and do a fucking podcast." So then I turned off the show, you know.
Fuck guess.
You know. And then what's the other one that came out? Marriage Story. Have you heard of that?
I saw some.
I think that came
Stuff
out a little
about it.
while ago.
Yeah, it's
Not
been
s-
out for a little while.
Yeah.
I've seen some like things about it, but I haven't heard.
It's
anything.
not bad. It's fucking kind of sad though. It's kind of a sad show.
What about that one that everyone's fucking talking about, with like all the big like Robert De Niro and
Isn't that The Irishman?
The Irishman? Yeah.
And that's the Scorsese film, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've seen it on there. Everybody's talking about that.
Fuck yeah.
Where-
Everybody's talking about it.
I might have to watch that shit.
Yeah.
For real?
It's like it's got a lot of buzz, and just from all of the
What kind of movie is it? It's like a gangster movie or
fuck,
what?
I don't have no. I have
Sounds
no
like
idea.
a gangster movie.
I have no idea. I think people were thinking it was going to be like those old like Goodfellas and like
Oh,
those
dude.
those Godfather movies. and
Goodfellas was
shit like
fucking
that.
good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know anything about it
Right.
other than everybody's talking about it.
Right. Damn, I'll have to watch that. Another movie came out today. That everybody is hating on. A lot of the critics are, at least. But I'm done with that shit. I'm done with critics.
Oh yeah, I don't give a shit.
Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker. Now, if you look on Rotten Tomatoes right now, I bet the critic score is fucking garbage, dude. But I also bet the fans are fucking like, I bet it's higher, you know?
It's Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, it just came out today, but a lot of people are like liking it, and then a lot of people it's decisive as like a divided. It's divided.
Yeah,
a
you
lot.
called it.
Yeah,
The critics have it rotten 57%,
right.
and the audience has got it at 86.
So that's not bad. That's so crazy to me, dude. Because I mean, I've pretty much liked every Star Wars film that's come out, and I mean, everybody has their points. They're like, oh, it's bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. But it's like, dude, you just gotta take it for what it is, dude. You know?
Yeah.
It's a sci-fi epic, dude. Like, you're not gonna agree with every fucking thing, you know? Nobody's gonna be able to fucking make a perfect movie for these hardcore fan nerds, you know?
Yeah.
That are just like so fucking hardcore into it that
They're either gonna love it or they're gonna
Yeah.
tear it apart for
Yeah.
shit.
yeah. And you know, you just can't introduce anything new. You can't have any original ideas, you know? I feel like it's just these hardcore fan nerds that you know, were so like into the books and shit that it came out, because there was a long gap between any movies, right?
Oh yeah.
So like there's a bunch of books and people read the books and shit like that, and I think Disney could have probably adapted some of those books, you know, but they didn't. So whatever. But they needed to have finished it, and they did. I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But I'm hoping for a decent movie, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say, you know, because there's always going to be those hardcore fucking guys that are like, fucking, you know, it's never going to be good enough.
Yeah. So I think I told you this a couple of weeks ago. Was I decided since this Disney Plus dropped that I would give Star Wars a chance
Yeah, you said that.
because I've never seen any of them.
Right.
And so I started. I actually Googled like what order you should watch them in,
Yeah.
and there's 3 different camps.
Right.
There's George Lucas says you should start with the order they were released,
Right.
and then other people say you should watch them in chronological order, like episode 1, 2, 3, and then however they're supposed to line out.
Right. Right.
And then there's another way. I don't remember what it was. Oh, they said to skip episode 1 completely.
Right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
But anyway, so I'm like, all right. So I decided to start with the very, very first one that ever came out.
Right. New Hope, right?
I don't remember.
I can't remember
And it was a tough go.
either.
I got about 30 minutes in, and I was really struggling at like following the story and paying attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Just because it was so old, or what?
yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks like shit, and it
Mhm.
looks cheesy, and I was just having a hard time following it.
Right. Right. I get it, man.
I'm not giving up on it completely. Maybe someday I'll sit down like and really, really give it an honest,
Right.
a good old.
Yeah. I get it.
But I was having a hard time.
Well, you never watched them as a kid either, right? So
Yeah.
like, there's no nostalgia there for you at all.
Yeah.
Like for me, I watched all that shit when I was young, like 8, 7, 8, 9. You know, I fucking fell in love with that shit, dude. That's probably where a lot of my sci-fi love comes from. You know, originates from that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to get too far into movie talk.
No, it's all right, bro. But I think we've come to a point in the show
Hmm.
where it is time to play a little game.
What is the game we want to play?
It's a little game we call Jeff and Greg's Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week.
Damn, already, huh?
It's not really a game.
I don't
It's more of
think
a segment.
Yeah, I think it's more of a segment too.
I'm really tired.
Me too, man.
Yeah, like really tired. So if we're low energy
Yeah.
tonight, that's why.
Yeah. I get
Anyway,
it.
so yeah, man. Time for the Urban Dictionary Phrase of the Week. It's Christmas, dude.
Yeah,
It's fucking Christmas.
I know.
So I've got a plethora of Christmas-themed Urban Dictionaries.
I really fucking lit you up with them today. I mean, I'm talking probably 8 or 9. Easily.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had a chance to go through any of them.
I've perused and
Mhm.
I've read several. We might just end up reading them all.
Really?
Tis the season, bro.
Tis
Why let them go to waste?
the season. Well, there's plenty more Christmases. They're not going to waste, that's for sure.
It's true. All right, so I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read these Urban Dictionary phrases. But first, I can't just drop it on these people
No,
cold
you can't.
turkey.
You know what?
They need to get. Why don't you tell them what they need
I'll
to do?
tell you what you need to do. Get some of your fucking favorite old-fashioned whiskey. Mix it with some fucking eggnog, because that's the season we're in, bro. Eggnog and whiskey. Well, I don't know what they mix it with. Johnny Walker, vodka. Do whatever you gotta fucking do.
Some rum or brandy.
Yeah.
I don't have no idea.
I don't know either what you mix eggnog with.
I don't drink that shit.
Me
It's
neither.
gross.
I think it tastes delicious. But anyway, you mix your fucking favorite glass of eggnog up the way you fucking like to mix it up. Maybe you don't mix it up at all. Maybe you just fucking grab a glass by the pussy and just fucking
Stir it with your dick.
stir it with your dick, bro. You know. But anyway, my friend here's gonna paint you a goddamn picture, like Bob motherfucking Ross, dude. So sit back, kick up your feet,
Goddamn right.
get your fucking favorite Christmas slippers on, turn on the Yuletide log, jump under the mistletoe, and let the good times roll, man.
That's right. All right, so the first one I'm going to read tonight is called The Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Okay.
Does it get more Christmas than Rudolph?
It doesn't. He has a big old red nose.
Yeah, man.
He
He
guided,
came in a clutch.
He guided the sleigh.
Christmas was almost canceled.
Yeah,
And he led that fucking sleigh.
yeah. As he should. Because he's a fucking reindeer with a red nose.
It's a light.
It shined bright. Yeah.
All right, so the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is when you tuck your testicles back, just like a bulldog or whatever you want to call it. But you also stretch your penis back to where it's supposed to be with your nuts, still tucked, and the penis is so overstretched it's bright red and resembles Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That sounds like it would hurt.
And what's the point? Why are you tucking it back?
Maybe he's going to put on some panties, dance around as a ladyboy. I don't know. But wouldn't your red nose give it away?
Probably. Dude, I heard this thing.
Ooh, here we go.
It was a show I listened to, and they were talking about interviewing like real drag queen guys,
Yeah.
like that just dress up,
Right.
but they're not like getting sex changes. They just like RuPaul,
Right,
They
right.
just dress up,
Yeah.
but they still have all their
Are
business.
Are most of those guys gay?
I'm sure.
Right. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
So I heard that these guys that do this for real,
Yeah.
their tuck game is intense as fuck.
Really?
Like they pull everything back, sort of like that's explaining,
Yeah.
and they'll like wrap tape around their dick and pull it tight back and like tape it up their back, so the tape goes up underneath their taint and shit and goes up their back like duct tape, pulling their dick like and all their shit just fucking tight as they fucking can,
Ouch.
so they can wear like fucking panties or whatever and
Right.
not look like they have a piece.
Jeez.
Like It sounds painful as shit.
Fuck that.
Just stretching your shit back with tape tied around it.
Ugh. No way, dude.
Just like wrapping that tape up around your shoulder. Just fucking really hawking that bitch back.
Yeah, like a piece of fucking rope tied to it, like a hog tie, and they're just fucking
pulling your-
tape it, Johnny, tape it.
Pull. Exhale.
Spread my ass cheeks. Tuck the dick back up in my asshole.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck you. That would hurt so fucking much.
Shit they go through just to look like a chick.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Anyway, let's see. I know it's not Christmas time, but let's just say that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has been visiting me. It's not even really a sexual thing.
No,
It's just,
just for fun.
I don't even know how much fun that could be. All right, we've got the Saint Nick.
Really?
The Saint Nick is when you pull out and you cover her face like a beard with cum.
Oh, yeah.
You just give her a nice Santa beard
Right.
while yelling. Oh, it's always got to get violent. Upon finishing, you slap her in the face and yell, "Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho." That's just rude.
Don't you throw glitter on them too?
I think that's a different one.
Oh.
I did see glitter somewhere. Oh, here it is. That's elfing.
Oh, the elfing. Nice.
Elfing, yeah.
Okay.
We'll make this our last one.
All right.
Elfing is when you come on someone's face and then throw a handful of glitter on it, thus creating a semi-permanent glittery face. In order for it to be a true elfing, you must also make a high-pitched elf squeak as you blow your load. This can often be confused with some stage makeup. Okay.
Man. That'd be kind of cool, though. Just to throw glitter on her after you blow a load on her face. Just be like,
Just a glitter bomb on her face.
ugh,
That's just rude.
that is rude.
Well, shit, man. We covered the notes. We did Urban Dictionary.
Right.
I think we might be there.
All right, man.
I think we might have covered it all.
That's fine.
That's all right.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm tired, man.
Me too. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day,
Hell yeah.
but that didn't stop us from laying down episode number 92.
Yeah.
We had to put out the Christmas spectacular.
We had to.
It's a thing.
You
dude.
cannot not do that.
It's a thing.
It's getting close to Christmas.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
So our next episode, by the time we're back in here, bro,
Yep.
it's gonna be
New Year's Eve.
New
On the
Year's
cusp.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Getting
Anyway.
close to 2020.
I hope everybody out there has a fucking wonderful Christmas.
Check
Hope
out
they-
our Facebook page. Check out our new hoodies.
Yep.
Fuck the Beatles.
Fuck the Beatles.
It's in print now.
If you want some of these motherfuckers, let us know.
Let us know. Hook it up.
We'll hook it up for you. Spread the word. Yeah. Merry fucking Christmas, dude.
And Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas, man.
All right, man. Well, until next time, I'm Jeff,
And I'm Greg.
and we out, bitch.
Real talk, motherfuckers. Hey.
Yo,
Fuck the Beatles.
fuck them.
Fuck them bitch faggot fucks.
Fuck them so much.
Fuck them.